February 1957, Philadelphia. A young muskrat hunter is checking his traps in a wooded area of Fox Chase. But instead of an animal, he stumbles upon a cardboard box, the kind that once held a baby's bassinet from JCPenney. Inside, wrapped in a faded flannel blanket, lies the body of a small boy. He looks like he's sleeping, but his eyes are fixed on a world that failed him. He was malnourished, his hair was crudely chopped off, and his body was covered in scars. For 65 years, he was known only as America's unknown child. No one claimed him. No one reported him missing. It was as if he never existed. Today, we investigate the echo of a forgotten life. This is the Echo Case. When the police arrived at the scene on Susquehanna Road, they were met with the puzzle that would last decades. The boy was roughly 4 to 6 years old. His skin was wrinkled, suggesting he had been in water shortly before or after death. There were no fingerprints on the box, no footprints in the mud. The only clues were a discarded child's cap and the bassinet box itself. Detectives tracked down every single bassinet sold in the area, all 112 of them. 111 were accounted for. One was sold for cash, with no name, no address. A ghost transaction for a tragic end. The Philadelphia Police Department did something unprecedented. They printed 400,000 flyers with the boy's face and included them in every gas bill in the city. They dressed the boy in clean clothes and sat him in a chair for a photo, hoping someone, a teacher, a neighbor, a distant relative, would recognize him. But silence followed. The city of brotherly love had no room for this child. This is where the investigative journalism kicks in. How does a child disappear in 1950s America without a single person noticing? Was he kept in a basement? Was he a hidden child? For years, the lead investigator, Remington Bristow, was obsessed with a foster home located 1.5 miles from the site. He visited the home and found a bassinet similar to the one in the box. He believed the boy was the son of the stepdaughter of the man who ran the home. The theory was that the boy died accidentally and they hid the body to avoid a scandal. But the DNA at the time couldn't prove it. Bristow died with the boy's picture in his wallet, never knowing the truth. Was it a cover-up or a tragic obsession of a detective? In 2002, a woman identified only as M or Martha came forward with a story that chilled investigators to the bone. She claimed her abusive mother had purchased the boy from another family in 1954. She said the boy's name was Jonathan. For 2 years, he was kept in a crawl space, physically and sexually abused. Martha claimed her mother killed him in a fit of rage after he vomited in the bathtub. She described the exact flannel blanket and the fact that his hair was cut short just before death. Her details matched the crime scene perfectly, details that were never made public. But Martha had a history of mental illness and the police couldn't find evidence in the house. The trail went cold again. Fast forward to the 21st century. Forensic genealogy, the same tech used to catch the Golden State Killer, was applied to the boy in the box. In December 2022, the Echo finally spoke. After 65 years, police announced his name, Joseph Augustus Zarelli. He was born on January 13, 1953. Through DNA databases, they found his maternal family in West Philadelphia. They found his birth certificate. They found his father's side. But the mystery didn't end with a name, it only shifted. Joseph's parents are dead, but he has half-siblings who are still alive. The investigation now focuses on why Joseph was never reported missing. Records show that his mother had another child given up for adoption. Was Joseph a victim of a family that saw him as a burden? In our deep dive, we found that the neighborhood where Joseph lived was a tight-knit community, yet no one spoke. The silence of the 1950s was just as deadly as the blunt force trauma that killed him. We look at the why, the social stigma of the era, the lack of child welfare systems, and the darkness that can hide behind a white picket fence. Joseph Augustus Zarelli now has a headstone with his name on it. He is no longer unknown, but his killer has likely escaped justice by the passage of time. The Echo case isn't just about the crime, it's about the memory. It's about ensuring that no child is ever truly forgotten. Joseph's story is a reminder that the truth has a way of surfacing, even if it takes a lifetime. As we close this file, we ask you, is a name enough for justice? Or is the real crime the 65 years of silence? Thank you for joining us on this investigation. If this story moved you, please share it to keep Joseph's memory alive. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to The Echo Case for more deep dive documentaries on the world's most mysterious crimes. We believe every shadow has a story, and every echo deserves to be heard. Comment below which case you want us to investigate next. Stay safe and keep searching for the truth.